It's April, my friends, and that usually means we get to see our first 90-degree, 100-degree days here in Las Vegas, which makes me super happy. Today was 94 degrees. So I am sitting in my backyard in the elements with my dog running around and a nice glass of wine to walk you through an amazing lineup of events in April. Let's get into it. Now, I always like to kick off with local events and entertainment because, believe it or not, there is stuff to do off the strip here in Las Vegas. When the weather starts to get a little bit warmer, we as locals like to put our fat pants on. Not because it's the holidays, but because every April and October, we get to see amazing food festivals, music festivals take over our city. So I'm going to run you through some local events and entertainment that you can enjoy as a local and even as a tourist. We always like to kick off with First Friday. It's happening downtown in the Arts District, April 4th. Every first Friday of every month, you can go downtown and enjoy amazing art exhibits, food trucks, the works. It's awesome. Really something you should do if you're going to be a local someday. So if you're even toying with the idea, thinking about moving to Vegas, or you're definitely coming, I want to know about it. My name's Laci. I am your Las Vegas relocation expert and your bestie. And I want to help you figure out how to not only live your Las Vegas life the best way you can, but get here safely, softly, and have a great time doing it. So if you could do me a favor, if you want to chat, let's talk sooner rather than later. All my contact information is on screen. You have no excuse now, my friends. Let's set up a conversation. Jefferson Starship, the 50th anniversary tour, is going to be at Santa Fe Station on April 5th. Lee Greenwood is going to be at M Resort, April 10th. Jake Owen with Drew Green is going to be at Sunset Station, April 12th. Dylan Scott is going to be playing at Green Valley Ranch on April 26th. The Kizuna Society Japanese Spring Festival is a free event that's happening for locals, and it's going to be at the Sammy Davis Jr. Plaza on April 5th. The Water and Lantern Festival is happening over at Craig Ranch Regional Park in North Las Vegas on April 5th as well. If you haven't seen my North Las Vegas breakdown and my first part of the two-part series video, be sure to check that out. The Las Vegas Indian Food Festival is going to be at the Clark County Government Center, April 12th. The Caribbean Heritage Festival is happening at Sammy Davis Jr. Festival Plaza on April 26th. The 45th annual San Gennaro Feast is happening at M Resort and Spa on April 23rd through 27th. That's one of my favorites. The Holo Holo Music Festival is happening at Downtown Events Center, April 26th and 27th. And if you've got a little one or even a big one, and I'm talking about kids at home, you don't want to miss out on the Touch a Truck event, which is happening at Downtown Summerlin. More than 70 trucks, emergency vehicles, big rigs, and tractors are all going to be on display, and you can climb, see, touch, and learn while you're interacting with the everyday heroes who operate them. Tivoli Village is bringing back Puppies and Prosecco, which is a really cool, heartwarming pet adoption event in collaboration with Ada's Food and Wine. You can meet a variety of adoptable cats, dogs, and even guinea pigs while you are enjoying live music, face painting, photo booth, and complimentary Prosecco and sparkling cider. All of this is happening April 12th. You don't want to miss it. The free Family Spring Fling Pet Paw Parade and Classic Car Show is happening at Floyd Lamb Park. You can bring the family to enjoy a free community event, including a pet parade and contest, classic car shows, arts and crafts fair, and so much more. Also happening at Floyd Lamb Park on April 19th. Tour de Summerlin is taking over the most popular neighborhood in Las Vegas. It's just like Tour de France, minus the baguettes and the French. And wine, I guess. Anyway, this is a family-friendly event, and whether you're a hardcore rider or just enjoy getting out on the bike every now and then, you should definitely check this out. It's happening April 26th. Vintage Market Days is coming back to Summerlin with over 100 vendors featuring art, antiques, clothing, and so much more, April 11th through 13th. And the good old Clark County Fair and Rodeo is back, my friends. I've been going to this since I was a kid. You can enjoy a weekend in picturesque Logandale, not Las Vegas, which is just a short drive from Las Vegas. You can enjoy a traditional county fair with attractions and vendors and shows, competitions, live music. It's amazing. I've been going since I was a kid. You should definitely check it out, April 9th through 13th. Let's move on to concerts, and we're going to start with festivals because you know as well as I do, Las Vegas is starting to be known for these massive festivals, not just EDC. Sick New World Festival is coming back once again at the Las Vegas Festival Grounds on April 12th. And the Bluegrass Festival is happening as well on April 12th. So that whole weekend is going to be filled with people coming from out of town just for festivals. The Sphere continues to host the Eagles for multiple dates. Be sure to check their website. Allegiant Stadium's hosting AC/DC and the Pretty Reckless on April 26th. T-Mobile Arena is hosting Raul Alejandro on April 11th. Mandalay Bay is going to be hosting Harry Mack, the Anomaly World Tour on April 3rd. Machine Head and In Flames, April 12th. And Mayhem, the Decibel Magazine Tour, April 13th. Good old Fountain Blues trying to compete with all the other places in town. They're hosting Dog Star April 26th. In case you don't know, that's Keanu Reeves' band. So go check out the aging, yet beautifully aging Keanu Reeves. Maybe I will too. Cosmopolitan's going to be hosting Trisha Paytas on April 12th. And Park MGM is going to be hosting Motley Crue, the Las Vegas residency, for multiple dates. And Sammy Hagar, the best of all worlds, stays in Vegas. The residency is going to be kicking off on April 30th. Wynn will have Kraftwerk on April 4th, Brian McKnight on April 5th, and the George Benson celebration April 25th and 26th. Also, don't miss out on Lionel Richie, the King of Hearts show on April 9th, 11th, and 12th. I still need to check that one out. I love Lionel Richie. Palms Casino's hosting Trivium and Bullet for My Valentine on April 10th. What is up with these band names? It's so weird. Plaza Hotel is going to be hosting Mam Jam on April 4th, and the Downtown Event Center is going to have Sullivan King on April 11th. Venetian is going to be hosting Mr. Smokey Robinson himself, April 2nd, 4th, and 5th. And the Virgin Hotel's got a pretty cool lineup this month with an evening with John Anderson and the band Geeks, April 5th, Meshuggah, April 11th, Glorilla, the Glorious Tour, April 12th, Soulja Boy, the Swag Tour, April 12th, Attack on Titan, Beyond the Wall World Tour, April 18th. Calling all 90s fans, Papa Roach and Rise Against the Roach Tour is going to be happening at the MGM Grand on April 5th. The Millennium Tour 2025 with Trey Songz, Omarion, Bow Wow, Piles, Boozy, Yin Yang Twins, Ray J, Sammy, and a special guest appearance by Rick Ross is going to be happening as well. Planet Hollywood's going to be hosting Primus, Pussifier, and A Perfect Circle on April 25th, and Tito Double P on April 26th. Westgate has Blood, Sweat, and Tears performing on April 12th, and Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, The Last Encores, April 25th and 26th. That sounds sad, The Last Encores. My dog's saying, hello, get out of here. Okay. House of Blues has Michael Grimm performing on April 11th, and Brooklyn Bowl is going to be hosting Joe Russo's Almost Dead, April 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Smith Center for Performing Arts is going to be hosting Stella Catherine Cole on April 11th, and Area 15 is hosting Dizzy Wright, April 18th. Okay, that's it for concerts. Trust me, I know I've probably missed a few, maybe more. So do me a favor, comment below if I've missed something or if you're going to something that I've listed in this video. Let me know where you're going to be. I'd love to say hi. If you do see me at a concert, you better come up to me and say hi, high five me. Let's just have a good time. Let's move on to comedy. Caesar's Palace is hosting Aziz Ansari, April 5th. The Cosmo is going to be hosting Gabriel Iglesias on April 17th and Daniel Tosh on the 26th. The Venetian has a pretty solid lineup this month. It looks like they're starting to try to step into this space that they haven't really been competing in. Brian Regan is going to be there on April 12th. Jonathan Van Ness, the Hot and Healed Tour, is going to be April 19th. Mo Amir, the El Oso Palestino Tour, is going to be April 25th. Brad Williams, the 26th, and the Stumiolo triplets are going to be performing on the 27th. The Encore Theater is hosting Chelsea Handler, April 12th, and Mandalay Bay is going to be hosting Alyssa Edwards, Crowned, the North American Tour, on April 17th. That's going to wrap it up for the larger shows when it comes to comedy. There are more approachably priced comedy clubs all around town that have daily shows. Wise Guys is downtown and at Town Square, which is just off of Las Vegas Boulevard. Brad Garrett's Comedy Club, Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, and also the Las Vegas Comedy Club. So be sure to kind of do your research and search around. They've got daily shows and they're really, really fun. And that gives you a little bit more of a lower price ticket, but still some awesome entertainment. Okay, let's talk about sports, my friends. Yay, sports ball, my favorite thing to talk about. UFC Fight Night is coming to town with Emmett versus Murphy at the UFC Apex on April 5th. The NHRA 4-Wide Nationals 2025 is happening April 11th through 13th. The Bull Ring Championship Series Race Night number 3, Hometown Heroes and First Responders Night, is going to be happening at the Motor Speedway on April 5th. Game Changer Wrestling presents The Collective. Okay, I didn't. Okay, my dog wants to play. Let me start that over. Game Changer Wrestling presents The Collective. They're bringing that last outlaw energy to the Pearl Theater at the Palms, Las Vegas. They're doing some really cool wrestling experiences during a jam-packed wrestling weekend with a little something for everyone. Like I said, it's at the Palms Theater on April 19th. Top Rank Boxing returns to the Palms Casino as well. They're going to be bringing Torres Jr. versus Vianello on April 5th. WrestleMania 41 is going to be happening at Allegiant Stadium April 19th through 20th. I am not a wrestling fan, not since I was like 4, but this is a really big deal and I've been hearing about it from everyone. WWE is coming to Vegas and it's about to be literally everywhere. So it's not just about WrestleMania. It's about all the other events to happen. Check out this list of events that you can experience. They've got WWE Friday Night SmackDown on Friday, April 18th at T-Mobile Arena. You can also check out WWE NXT Stand and Deliver at T-Mobile Arena on the 19th and WWE Monday Night Raw on the 21st, all at T-Mobile Arena. Another cool event is the WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony, which is a really cool event that honors the legendary figures in professional wrestling. So some of the people that maybe I grew up with. This year's inductees include WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque, Michelle McCool, and Lex Luger. Now, I definitely remember Lex Luger. The event offers fans a chance to celebrate the careers of these iconic personalities at Fontainebleau, my friends, and that's April 18th. Tough Enough is bringing the future stars of MMA to the Palms Casino for Tough Enough 143 Rodriguez versus Sebi. That's going to be happening on April 25th. The South Point, I don't know if you know this, has an equestrian arena. So if you like horses or want to learn about them, there's some cool events that happen there year round. The NRCHA Stallion Stakes is going to be happening April 3rd and 12th. And the Arabian Breeders' World Cup Horse Show, ooh, sounds freaking exotic and awesome, is happening the 17th through the 19th. The Silver State RC race is also going to be happening at South Point, April 22nd through 26th. Now we get to move on to one of my favorite parts of this video, where we get to talk about other weird, cool, unique events that basically didn't fit anywhere else in any other category, like David Blaine live in Las Vegas at the Encore Theater. That's right, he sold out this Encore Theater a couple of times. He's added multiple dates over and over. This is a chance for you to see him again, my friends, April 16th, 18th, and 19th at the Encore Theater. Bertha, Grateful Drag, the world's first Grateful Drag band, Bertha, is an all-star collective of queer and allied East Nashville talent coming together in wigs and full face for a good cause. That's happening at Brooklyn Bowl on April 18th and 19th. Whale Mania is happening at Brooklyn Bowl. That's right. Whale hosts the 10th anniversary of Whale Mania, the biggest hip-hop and wrestling event on the planet. I had no idea what this was when I found out about it, and I'm really intrigued. The annual classic serves as like an unofficial kickoff to WrestleMania weekend, and it's going to feature live podcasts of The Masked Man Show, special guests, surprise performances, and so much more. So hip-hop and wrestling, and they call it Whale Mania, is happening on April 17th. That about wraps it up, my friends. Like I said, I know I didn't include everything. I am one person. It is getting late and my wine is getting warm. So we're gonna finish up this video for April. If I did miss something that you're gonna be attending, please drop it like it's hot in the comment box below. I wanna make sure that everybody knows about what you guys wanna get into, and we can all say hi when we're there. Otherwise, do me a favor, click the link below, the QR code, text the number on the screen. I'd love to chat with you if you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas. Really excited about just getting to connect with so many of you over the last few years. And I don't know, it's just nice. I need friends. Give me a call. If you're thinking about moving to Vegas, I'd love to chat with you. I'll talk to you next time.